up, everyone? Mark Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition. CBD, hemp extract. You've seen it all over the place. It's on Instagram. All your favorite Insta bros and Insta gals are going on talking about this CBD from a company you've never heard of. And you're like, wait a second, this is claiming to do all this wonderful stuff. These guys are loving this stuff. No, those guys are getting paid for it, and I ain't mad at the hustle. The problem is if you don't know where your source came from, it could have THC in it, could have a lot of things that could have you pop on a drug test, or just might not be safe or potent. Now, what I'm looking at is potency, okay? I want this to be the most potent extract available. Also want it to be THC free and safe. So I spent the last 2 years looking for the perfect extract, and I finally found it. Now, this is under our brand Pervitum. Again, that's a brand we have with Kara Corey, and it's called Hemp Daily. Now, Hemp Daily is an amazing product. Here it is right here. It's a premium hemp extract, extracted for CBD. Now, 10 milligrams of this is equal to 200 milligrams of your standard CBD product. Now, here's what it looks like. It's very easy to swallow, very small. Here's the soft gel. And you only take one a day, 10 milligrams. If you want to take two, that's that. So let me tell you a little bit about CBD. Now, a lot of the data is in rats and mice, but we cannot, and this is one of the reasons I took so long to come out with one, but we cannot disregard all of the empirical data. People love it. So unlike most things I bring to the market, which have human data, like Insurgent, with all the human data on Prima V, okay, like all the other products, like Peak Physicor, with all the data on Peak O2 and Physicor. This one, a lot of data. I'm going to list the data down below. I'm going to cite the references. This one doesn't have as much human data, but I will guarantee you this. If you're looking for a CBD extract, this is the one you want. This is the one you need, and this is the one you could trust not to piss positive. Now, what is THC? Well, I have to go by my notes. It's it gives you a mind-altering high when you smoke it or when you use it in cooking. AKA those special brownies you had in college. Katie, you remember those?
No.
Yeah, Katie and I never tried marijuana. Crazy. We've been so madly in love that we don't even need to get high. We should get high. We really should try. You think I'm too old to get high, guys? I'm 38, 3 kids, respected strength coach in my community. Anyway, enough about us. THC breaks down when you apply heat and you put it in your body. That's why you cook with it. That's why you don't just eat marijuana raw, right? So CBD is different. Unlike THC, it's not psychoactive. It doesn't alter your mind. It doesn't make you loopy. It doesn't give you the munchies. It doesn't make you crazy. Not that weed makes you crazy. I'm just saying it won't make you crazy. I don't want marijuana smokers to be in the comment like, marijuana's great, man. It made me crazy. All right, check it out. CBD does appear to produce significant changes in the body. And some research, again, not as much as I'd like, but the empirical data is astounding. Indicates it does a lot of cool things, which is why I feel you, as well as me, should try it, okay? So here's how it works. All cannabinoids, including CBD, produce effects in the body by attaching to certain receptors. The human body produces certain cannabinoids on its own. It also has 2 receptors for cannabinoids called the CB1 and CB2 receptors. Guys, follow me here? CB1 are present in the body, but many are in the brain. So while it's all over, a lot of it's right up here, okay? CB1 in the brain deal with coordination, movement, pain, emotions, mood, thinking, appetite, memories, and other functions. THC, that wonderful weed compound, the stuff you piss positive for, that's what causes that, okay? CB2 receptors are more common in their immune system. They affect inflammation and pain. Researchers once believed CBD attached to the CB2 receptors, but it now appears it does not directly attach to either the CB1 or CB2. Instead, it seems it creates the need for your body to utilize its own cannabinoids. So realize your body has your cannabinoids. Think about it like this. A prohormone isn't directly testosterone, but it converts to testosterone in the body. A testosterone booster is not directly testosterone, yet it makes your body produce more testosterone, like D-aspartic acid, like Prima V, like certain fenugreek extracts. That's how I see CBD. So what does CBD do? Now, there's a lot of claims for anti-cancer effects, anti-epileptic effects, a lot of data on that actually, but you know what? I enjoy not being shut down by the FDA, and I'm gonna just keep those to myself. But if you wanna do research, there's plenty of data out there. Type in CBD cancer and CBD epilepsy. Tremendous data on that, as tremendous as you're gonna find for those. What I see the main benefit is its natural pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Now, in the Journal of Experimental Medicine, they found that CBD significantly reduces chronic inflammation and pain, here's the problem, in mice and rats. You're gonna have to take this for what it's worth and combine it with the empirical data. Research suggested that the non-psychoactive compounds in marijuana, such as CBD, could provide a new treatment for chronic pain. Again, the references will be cited below. Okay, anxiety disorders. Doctors often prescribe people with chronic anxiety to avoid cannabis because it can trigger anxiousness and paranoia. Now, I grew up in Inglewood, California, and I've known a lot of people who got high, and they get paranoid as all get out, man. Katie, you ever been with a high person like, oh my God, the cops are coming? Dude, we were around a lot of high people as kids, right? Like, after we got together, we kind of stuck to our own, but, you know, I ran with the bad crew, and Katie thought she was dead for a while. Didn't you wear the black makeup and shit stuff? I don't curse on YouTube anymore. Yes, she did. Anyway, her desk is right across from mine if you're wondering why I'm talking to my invisible wife. So anyway, authors in a review from the Neurotherapeutics Journal found that CBD may help reduce anxiety in people with certain related disorders. According to the review, CBD may reduce anxiety-related behaviors in people with conditions such as PTSD, so let's say veterans, or people who've undergone trauma. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you a personal example. The one time my mom chased me with a knife. Okay, this might help it. Okay, yeah, y'all who haven't watched my life stories, you're gonna have to go click on that. You got to subscribe to this channel. General anxiety disorder. A lot of y'all get anxious. Panic disorder. I can't wait for my daughter to take this. My daughter saw a spider once on a bike ride, and we couldn't finish the bike ride. She got so worked up. Katie, I think we're onto something. Cammie is actually, since we got this in right now, she's going to start it. It's THC. I'm not suggesting you give this to minors or youth, but my kids, they're my kids. Absolutely. That's why I waited for the perfect extract. I don't like to come out with supplements other than pre-workouts and test boosters that my kids cannot take. Ain't that right, Katie? Yeah, Katie keeps all the steroids for herself. Social anxiety disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. Katie could use that. When we're in the gym, downstairs in the basement, she has an urge to vacuum, rearrange things, and nag me about shit in the house. Wrong. You caused me to curse on my YouTube channel. See what you made me do? Type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes results from inflammation that occurs in the immune system, okay? When it attacks the cells in the pancreas. Research published in the Clinical Hemorrhology. Wow. Can you imagine me a hemorrhologist? And microcirculation found that CBD may ease this inflammation in the pancreas. This may be the first step in finding a CBD-based treatment for type 1 diabetes. A paper presented the same year in Lisbon, Portugal suggests that CBD may reduce inflammation and protect against or delay the development of type 1 diabetes. Katie, this stuff's amazing. Don't you want to take this tonight, right? I'm going to recommend it right now, guys. Even though it's not going to make you weird or groggy, I'm going to take this before bed because I take pills either in the morning or at night. This is going to go straight in there with my Tyrant, my Golden, my Night Owl, and this bad boy right here. Acne. This is going to be awesome because our kids are going to be teenagers soon, and I had bad acne, and Katie has some chin acne too. Acne treatment is another promising use for CBD. This condition is caused partly by inflammation and overworked sebaceous glands in the body. Again, we're dealing with inflammation. A 2014 study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation found that CBD helps to lower the production of sebum that leads to acne, partly because of its anti-inflammatory effects on the body. Sebum is an oily substance, and overproduction can cause acne. CBD could become a future treatment for acne vulgaris, the most common form of acne. When I was a kid, I took Accutane. I will put the safety of this up against Accutane, which has been, and I actually did a video why I don't believe this is the case. I think, see now, I'd hate to go off topic, but this is what I do. A lot of people say that Accutane can cause increase in suicide rates. I say that those kids are susceptible to higher suicide rates because they get made fun of for their acne. So you're going to have lower self-esteem. But I digress, okay? There's more. You can't just correlate things. You know, you got to have causation. So I would rather my kids take this as a step before Accutane, wouldn't you? I'm not suggesting minors take this. Again, we do not recommend any supplement use people under 18. However, as a father, you're damn right my kids are going to be taking this because of its therapeutic benefits. Look, guys, I suggest you do all the research on your own. I also suggest you look at this label. I'm going to link down below where to find it and look up the extract. Look up everything. Read about it. Read about the other stuff on the market. Do they cite things? Are they using a great source like I am? And do your homework. However, if you've been waiting to dive into the CBD market, here's your time. From a brand you trust, from someone who is so anal retentive about his health that, Katie, I'm anal retentive, aren't I, about my health? Hopefully this CBD helps me be less anal retentive about my health. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts. Please click on the link down below. I want you to, read all the studies, read all the data I'm citing, okay? But I do want you to head over to Tiger Fitness right now and just check it out. And if you like it, sign up for our newsletter. If you sign up for our newsletter, you get an extra 10% off. Again, we want to be able to tell you about these things. And try it. Worst case, it's Provitum, which is a sister company of MTS Nutrition. And if you buy it from tigerfitness.com and for some reason you're not satisfied with that purchase, we'll give you 100% of your money back. No questions. Money back guarantee. That's what we do. So if you're curious about it, now's a chance to try it risk-free. Anyway, guys, wow, that was almost like infomercial. I didn't mean for that to sound like I'm like Billy Mays. OxyClean. Oh, man, he was amazing, wasn't he? You guys, I should get Katie on this side of the camera because it's kind of, you're like an enigma. She's so beautiful, too. Like, my wife is gorgeous.
What do you want?
You know what I want. What do I try to get every night?
Ice cream?
Yeah, ice cream. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you watching this. I appreciate everything. If you like this, share it with your friends. Let me know your thoughts about this product. Comment down below. Share this. I think this can help a lot of people. It took me 2 years to find this source. I'm very excited to share it with you. I'm Mark Lobliner, and that's not a game.